Hello, boys and girls, girls and boys. I am in the world of the living. I know I haven't been streaming as much lately, but we're going to get crazy with it. We're going to get crazy with it. I have a bunch of stuff geared up for today. So I think this is gonna be a big fun stream. I only have like an hour to stream, so we're gonna see what I can knock out. So the first thing we're gonna be looking at is my boy Diesel Patches, the man who will not stop sending me illicit pictures on the internet. The man who refuses to say my name, even though he has a deep sexual infatuation with me. He has a video called "This is Disturbing." The thumbnail is Moist Critical, so I don't know if this is Moist Critical drama or what this is, but I want to get into it. I really have to see what's going on here.
I'm a little disturbed by the recent Moist Critical video titled "Everything is Wrong About This Movie." I mean, we're used to Charlie giving his takes on movies, TV shows, and video games. We haven't seen the Moist meter in years, but the topic itself is nothing.
I do think it's funny that he stopped the Moist meter because he got sick of putting a number on things. And it's like, yeah, dude, you could have just, like, said the Moist meter and still done, called to show the Moist meter and then just not done the meter, I guess. I changed something. I don't know. I used to look forward to the Moist meter videos. I loved his reviews, and now they're gone. That was one of the main reasons I watched Charlie's content. I mean, I like the dildo jokes and your mama's pussy. Yeah, baby! I was looking and The Rock has a stretched butthole that I want to live in. I mean, I liked his videos a lot. I just haven't watched them as much lately because I used to watch Moist Meters and then I'd go down a Charlie rabbit hole, and now he doesn't do those.
Ew. So what's got everyone freaking out over this specific video?
A couple of nights ago on the stream, someone proposed
there's editing. The fuck? It's not that the editing is bad. In fact, I would say it's high quality, but yeah. Seeing someone who hasn't edited their commentary videos, like at all, suddenly include.
Yeah, he put on some like whole ass deals on here. Look at you go, Moist Critical. Hey man, come on with the times. He doesn't want to end up like Mutahar did, where everybody's just clowning on him. I mean, there has been a lot of people who've been mad at Charlie. I don't know how you could be mad at Charlie. They're like, oh, see, he has the typical take. Yeah, he's just a typical dude. I mean, he has had some stupid takes, like when he, like, how in the world do you get in the same room to debate Sneeko and then just lose? Like, I don't know why you'd want to debate. One, I wouldn't want to know why you would debate an extremist. Debating an extremist is a winner for no one. It's gonna make you look bad because they know how to they know how to like cultify their audience. They know how to cultify their audience, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be the one that shows them the light of day, and it hasn't worked for anybody. I don't know. That's like Moist Critical's biggest L of his entire channel, but everything else I think he's pretty dope.
High quality editing is a bit of a jump scare and a little bit uncanny. This is like if I uploaded a video with background gameplay that's actually somewhat decent. No one's gonna give a shit about the topic of the video because they'll be too distracted by the
I'm not gonna lie, if Diesel Patches did start getting good at video games, I feel like he would also start sending me butthole pictures, which I hate. I totally hate those. But I mean, my morning wouldn't be the same. I open up my phone, and it would just like, I would open up my phone, and he'd be like, good morning, Jiffy, and I'm okay, you're being nice, I guess. Like, what's going on here? What happened to your butthole? And he's like, oh, I just decided that sexually harassing you had gone too far.
And change in my content. This new highly edited Moist Critical video includes random cuts to the face, B-roll, background music, and spontaneous meme clips. Besides the actual editing content within the video, what else do we know about EditGate? Well, for starters, Charlie didn't edit the video himself. It was by a man named Chase FM. And some speculated Charlie made this edited movie review video as a joke. You know, he just wanted to surprise the viewers with something a bit different. Kind of like that time.
Dude, the best, he's bringing it up. This was glorious. This was glorious. The time that he had T-Pain take over his channel, where he Disney race swapped himself on his channel, was glorious. This is so, I was going to cover this and I never got around to it. I just want to know, like, how he was just in contact with T-Pain. T-Pain was, like, playing on his Twitch channel where he, like, I don't know, what does he play? Like Yandere Simulator or something? I don't know. And and then he's like, hey, I know you're busy trying to like goon to anime girls, but would you rather goon to my audience and wear a wig of my hair and pretend to be Moist Critical? What do you think about that, T-Pain? And he was like, shouty.
he did blackface. But Charlie has confirmed this video was not a joke, but just him having fun with the new style.
Okay.
What are you talking about,
See you in a
Liv?
minute.
I didn't edit it. And no. It's to make it very silly and fun.
I mean, he is just a silly guy, and it's not that big of a deal that he edited a video. It's like, it's cool that everybody it's so funny, dude. This is the point of the internet we've gotten with Charlie. Charlie has made an entire career off of sitting in his room and yapping, and he does it well. Well, today we're going to be talking about how Neil Druckmann is a cuckman and how his penis is not meant for vaginas. I have 87 dildos. And you're like, yeah, dude, I like you, Charlie. You're a chill guy. And then all of a sudden the internet's like, man, he doesn't put it in the kind of quality. Because, like, everybody and their mother's a YouTuber now, so they want everything to be high quality, well produced. Oh, yeah, you can't have slop content. You need to put it up high quality. And then as soon as this goon Kuglar decides to take a second, he takes a second to put into some high quality editing, make his video what everybody's been complaining that he hasn't done, and then, oh no, Charlie can't edit. You're a big gay boy, Charlie.
For that series, because I'm watching every video game movie ever made. It was just for fun, Brendan. To make it sillier and fun.
I'm glad Moose Critical had fun with the video, but even if he didn't upload more minimalistic editing before his review of the Silent Hill movie, I would probably still call it over the top. Now granted, I think this editing style works better when you're reviewing media like TV shows, movies, and video games, which is what Charlie's doing. Where the editing really fucking annoys me though is when it's in commentary drama content. There, I feel like it's completely—
No shot he did this in a commentary drama video. No shot, dude.
Out of place. When you're ranting about someone online, the last thing I want to hear is a bunch of repetitive sound effects layered on top of a rant. So guys, today we'll be talking about Frogan. Frogan is—
Dude, I've seen, there's a video on my channel where I reacted to something. It was like, it was a piece of, oh, it was the KSI drama. And I kept complaining about how it was this type of editing in the video. It was 100% this type of editing. And it almost made it feel AI. Now, I don't know that the channel was AI or whatever, but it 100% felt fake because they were trying to do, like, funny, clippy content, but with drama, and it was just weird and unsettling, dude.
Frogan is currently in trouble with H3. It's really insane, guys.
I will say this, as a viewer of Moose Critical, there are some positive takeaways from this editing style, and it would be cool for him to apply it in the future. I do like the B-roll. Providing visuals for what you're talking about is always a plus for me, and adds a very welcoming layer to your review. I'm also a fan of background music in movie reviews, and I felt like the choice here was very tasteful. It's not too loud, distracting, or boisterous. It flows well with the commentary.
That's a huge problem with game reviews and movie reviews, though. Like, especially for, like, smaller YouTubers or people who are, like, newer to editing. I have the problem where I kind of go too quiet a lot of times where you can barely hear it, and it's because there's that moments where, like, the music kicks up and it gets way too loud, and usually that hits, like, during cool moments in my video. And the problem is, if I put the quieter stuff louder, I don't know, I'm terrible at editing music into videos, so I just, like, I end up having it where you can't hear me, or you can barely hear the music, and I prefer barely hear, because I've watched videos where the music's, like, super prominent, and it does pull you out of the video at the beginning stages, which is the most important part. The intro of your video is the most important part to keep people hook, line, and sinkered. I mean, it's like walking into your bedroom and, like, your wife was like, hey, we're gonna have sex when you get home. And you're like, hell yeah. And you walk in and she's wearing a parka. She's wearing, like, a giant parka. She looks like a kid wearing 87 coats, right? You're like, ow. I mean, I'm still gonna have sex with you, but I don't want to go through that many layers. It's a lot of zippers and buttons.
However, in Charlie's Silent Hill movie review, he also includes pop-up edits and constant sound effects, which now enters a realm of editing that is only really appropriate for movie review creators like Doug Walker. Super over-the-top personality, bouncing off the walls, whereas I think a Charlie video could benefit more from a fanboy flick type of editing. Mark is also pretty monotone. He'll do some skits here or there, but he's not throwing in a bunch of sound effects to activate those sweet, juicy neurons. He explains the premise, throws in his opinion, gives a joke or two, and then moves on. Like, Mark will nonchalantly say something funny while criticizing the film instead of throwing the joke in your face for a quick laugh. I know this review from Charlie is mostly positive, so it's—
And well, there's other people who do this, do that type of, like, simple editing style. Like, Jeremy Johns is an incredible example. Jeremy Johns is really, really good at it. Like, best movie reviewer on on the internet is Jeremy Jahns. The dude wears a leather jacket and he wants to have sex with me. That is just the criteria to making the best movie reviewer on the internet. I love his stuff. It's simple editing style. He hasn't changed his editing style in probably 10 years. And he's the first YouTube channel I think I ever subscribed to. I think it was Jeremy Jahns. And I just remember like watching his every video that he puts out. If I'm slightly interested in the movie, dude, you know I'm clicking that link and I'm getting my dick out ready to just stroke it. I'm so excited. And I think Charlie could go from that. And he has B-roll. Jeremy Jahns puts B-roll when it's necessary and other stuff. And I think Critical would be better for that type of editing.
More difficult for him to integrate his humor if he's not constantly criticizing the film, but there are segments of the review where Charlie does offer a critique, and it's usually just a meme clip or sound effect instead of Charlie saying something really funny nonchalantly, which is what makes him funny. And no disrespect towards the editor, I just don't think this editing style works for someone like Moist Critical.
I wonder how that guy's doing. I mean, if he's got that big of a following, or big of a chance to edit for Moist Critical, I'm betting. What's his name? We gotta go back a half second. We gotta go back Chase FM. We're gonna go to Chase FM. We're gonna give this guy a shot, dude. We're gonna see Chase FM. Let's find this. Let's find this goon bag. Oh, he's got one review. The best game that Xbox abandoned. I mean, that looks like an interesting video. I'm sure it looks pretty good. He should post more content, bro. I think it's weird. I think it's weird when people just post one video and then just dip off the entire internet forever. I mean, this guy definitely could do, if he's editing for Charlie, he should be like gooning out some of his own drama content. Put together your own reviews every once in a while. Fill that. You should have like a video a day for a while, buddy. Like, get on that video a day grind. You'll have that shit at like 1 billion subs.
See this editing style, I think of someone who has a bit more energy than Charlie. Like, it can range from having some joy in your voice to acting like a complete fucking spurg. It's not entirely embracing the ADHD.
I'm a spurg. I'm like, in comparison to this would be a better editing style for me if I had time to do it, because I'm a spurg goblin when I make my reviews.
Style of you'll be bored unless a sound effect or clip is thrown in every 2 seconds. But I'd be lying if I said this video wasn't littered with too many generic memes or sound effects sprinkled throughout.
He's the leader of this cult, constantly, burn the witch, burn the witch.
Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
Well, her movie portrayal is very different than the game. In the movie, she's a witch. And then they fuse together, like digivolve together somehow. Let's get towards the end, because that's where I think everything really kind of falls apart. I thought they did the ending terribly at the end of the film.
Oh my god, dude. There's a lot of extra stuff, dude. Okay, I was on the thing where I was like, cool, he's getting somebody to edit his stuff more, putting out a little bit more quality content in the eyes of like the goon bags who've been making fun of him for not putting out like high enough quality content. But that sound effects are a bit much. I'm not big on sound effects unless they're like perfect for the situation. I've used them in bits and I've used them in stuff, but I'm not a big sound effect guy. I think they pull you out too much.
Very cliche monologue, and then Christabella just stabs her.
No, she didn't.
Oh, this bitch is crazy.
In my opinion, Charlie should throw away the spontaneous sound effects and clips thrown into his commentary. It disrupts the overall flow, but I think he should keep the B-roll, along with inserting clips in between transitions that are relevant to the movie. I thought those were nice additions. It allows the video to breathe a little bit more, and
I like that. I actually don't hate the funny clips on the bottom. I actually think it's pretty okay. The problem is when he throws sound effects in when he's talking. Just let Charlie have his space. Let Charlie be Charlie. And then when you throw in like the B-roll or like the clip he's talking about, it's fine to have those like goofy stuff. I enjoyed that.
offers more context for what Charlie's talking about.
Yeah, that is definitely the Charlie drama. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think that I think he was just trying to have fun with it. It seems like something that he had fun with. His editor wanted to make more stuff. He was like, dude, I get enough complaints about my editing not being good enough, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. And he did do a little bit more, and some of it worked, some of it didn't. I mean, the shocking oh no, he didn't. you better leave. You know, those like really memey mainline sound effects. They're so annoying. It's so over the top. It's overdone. I don't like when it cuts in when you're talking too much, because I feel like it just really pulls away from the video and you're not landing on your own merit. And that's kind of what made Charlie so good, is his ability to be so endearing. He's just endearing. He's a sweet, sweet boy. He's just a sweet, sweet lad. He's a little good guy. And it kind of like pulls away from him just being him. But if you throw up the clips and then have like a funny clip playing along with the clip, I don't know if they work together well. I thought the one with the bald Professor Xavier and the chick from Scary Movie, I thought that shit was funny. I thought that landed. I don't know. Maybe I'm off base, but let me know what you guys think. Is Charlie's new video style dog water McPoo-poo skin, and we should hate him for it? Or is this something like me where I'm sitting here like, it was kind of a miss, but I still love you, Charlie boy. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, to the man of the hour, the big kahuna, we got Ludwig, massive Ludwig drama just dropped, or when I say just dropped, it probably was like a week ago. I'm always late to the party, but it's Ludwig, and this guy can't go like 5 minutes without saying something stupid. I mean, he is friends with Hassan, and that comes with that territory. If you're a goonbag who hangs with Hassan, you're going to be a goonbag all the time. But anyway, we got a big Ludwig drama, I guess. I've been seeing the entire internet just roasting this guy, and I want to know what's going on. I feel like I'm missing it out. Now, we got one of our favorite commentary channels right here. WestJet is bringing us the news, and I'm ready to jump right in.
Ludwig is in hot water at his house of cards. Massive day for the unemployed.
Oh, we almost missed the massive day for the unemployed. That's why I had to go back, dude. We got a massive day for the unemployed. I love that. It's the best tagline. It's so good, dude. Every time my butthole loosens for insertion.
Ludwig is in hot water at his house of cards on Twitch is falling down. The dude is a rat and a parasite that people are seeing through that. A couple days ago, I made a video.
About time, dude. About time. He is a disgusting goonbag. It's so funny. All these LA goonbags, too, they all act like they're a better and above it. And then, like, whatever her name, I've heard it in the past, she's, like, constantly just being the worst person ever to her parents. And then you look at, like... I don't know who this is, dude. I don't know. But you always see, like, the creepiest, weirdest stuff, and they act like it's, then it's not a problem during the time, but as soon as the internet grabs hold of it, then it's a problem, right? Then it's a problem. They're not weird, guys. He's just weird. We need to outski that guy so we can keep our consistent level of douchebaggery going, because we're a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
Video about a streamer who got too drunk at Ludwig's event and started being weird towards the girls, but little did we know, Ludwig was enabling his behavior.
Hey everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul News event.
Oh, dude, what did I tell you? Oh my god, I knew nothing. I didn't pre-watch. I knew absolutely nothing about this goddamn drama. Dude, I'm a soothsayer. I'm a soothsayer, my boy. My boy, I'm so soothy and sayer that I just knew it. I'm going super soothsayer, dude. Oh, dude, I'm cooking. What did I say, dude? What did I say? I knew that at the party, they were all being goonbag losers. Somebody caught wind of how they were being goonbag losers. And the guy that gets in the most trouble, they throw him to the wolves. We don't stand by our friends. We're not saying that he was really drunk. He was, like, he obviously feels bad. It was, he went over the line. We kept pushing him to drink more. It's on us as well. No. We can't do that. Throw him to the wolves, baby. Let those wolves rip his dick off.
Cause, like, you know, it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like,
Ludwig, when Mango's blood alcohol concentration is 0.32.
Let's shoot for 40!
Okay, dude.
That was terrible. Okay, I take everything nice I said about WestJet. It's gone. All the WestJet's like glazing and knob slobbering I did, it's gone. That tweet made it good enough to where he should delete his channel. I'm sorry, WestJet. You had a good run.
Okay, Mango is like an alcoholic. Mango can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beer.
Bro says Mango is an alcoholic and proceeds to invite him to his drinking event. Oh, and by the way, retards on Reddit, I'm not defending Mango either. It's almost like two things can be true at once.
Exactly. You can absolutely have the position that Mango was being a weird like schizo-alcoholic, like a sexual harasser or whatever the narrative is about the guy. I mean, he's obviously being really cringe and going way too far. He can be that, and you can also call Ludwig out for saying, or for not standing by his friend and being like, yeah, a part of this responsibility is on me. It's so simple to do that too. Yeah, we had Mango. We knew that he had a kind of a, he could drink a lot. He gets a little crazy when he's drunk, and we were like, wouldn't it be funny if we got him really, really drunk for the views? We didn't know it was gonna get that out of hand. We should have known it was gonna get that out of hand. It always gets out of hand when alcohol is involved, but. They didn't do that. They fucking basically took him outside and shot him like a bad dog. I don't know in what world you think that you taking your alcoholic buddy and then not having like crazy clips about him and then not standing by him. That's just fucking, I don't know. It's scummy.
Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening.
He's a machine of a man.
He said he had 7 beers already today.
If you ask him how many beers he's had lifetime, it's probably above 10,000.
Over 9,000.
He's the two-time champion. He's never lost.
We got a new PB! Guys, Mango just blew a .25!
Bro is trashed. A .25 is not a joke.
Yeah, dude, it's very, very, very high blood alcohol level. That is, I am Losky McCloskey, bro. It is like that explains like all these clips why he's in his underwear so much better. Dude, no one under the blood alcohol level of like a .15 is getting naked. They're just having a good time. But that .25 level is tequila makes my clothes fall off levels.
He's between like 160 and 180 pounds.
Again, not saying his behavior was okay, you goon bags, but I'm just saying, come on. They were like hyping this dude up to get as trashed as possible, and then were surprised that it got out of hand.
He's had about like 11 or 12 drinks at this point.
Mango just blew a .32.
That is my guy. Hey, everybody! Mango just blew a .32! To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not good.
This one guy was like, this is a bad idea. Of course, Ludwig makes a I'm so sorry, Mango was bad video. But this guy was like, maybe we should like get him to stop.
That's dangerous. Let's up those numbers!
You know, in the moment, he's encouraging it, having a vibe, but then when reality sets in, he's like, by golly, a drunk guy did something stupid. I gotta distance myself.
Now, I see a lot of dialogue on, like, broader implications. I'm only worried about my team, myself.
Yeah, dude. None of all these empathetic. We love everybody. We are whole. It's so funny, dude. Every time I see people like, "Oh, you're just making angry, big creator content." It's like, yeah, well, they pretend to love everybody, and then they will destroy. They will stab their friends in the back over nothing. These guys are the most fake losers in the entire world. And I'm over here like being an asshole, and I've never done this type of shit. I'm not gonna go live with a bunch of like my YouTuber friends, right? And like egg them on to say edgy stuff and then post that edgy stuff, be like, whoa, look how crazy this edgy stuff is. I can't believe they did that. Oh my god. And actually try to get them canceled. And that's exactly what Ludwig did. He was like, oh, look at this crazy thing. We hyped him up to do crazy stuff. No, that's really bad. I think I'm going to distance myself from you. What a fucking goon bag. What a... God, you're a snake. You're a slimy piece of shit, Ludwig. I've always hated this guy. I've always hated. He's like the most fake guy on the internet.
Everybody, get your second race ready to go.
Wait, do it. Sorry. I thought you were Mango. I got confused.
Fucking me. He's fucking me from behind. Get off me. Oh my god. He's rushed so nicely.
Yeah, the exhale there is right, dickweed. When you see your friend there in that situation, you should probably help him and, you know, get him.
Bro literally just thought this clip's gonna make me look so bad. This clip's gonna make me look so bad. Instead of, my friend is fucking plastered and maybe we should get him off camera.
Out of there. Even Mango's wife saw this and responded to the situation. Let's check this out.
Oh my god.
Since I'm not bound by Kyo as a civilian, at Ludwig, I watched you on stream asking for Mango to take shots. Of course your little teeny bopper viewer ass wants to pretend that never happened. People were vomiting at your event and you never once decided to pull. Ludwig. All my
yeah, dude. Fuck that Ludwig, dude. My homie don't fuck with no Ludwig. Boy's a baby bag, a bitch.
homies hate Ludwig. I hope you enjoy your grace for banning Mango while encouraging him to get wasted. You, Lud. Word for word. I need to do a shot. Where's Mango? And then people wonder, why do people hate Ludwig? He's such a good guy. The #2 political streamer himself even called him a golden retriever.
People hate Ludwig, dude. Think about it.
Dude, this is so fucked. The reason people hate Ludwig is because he's always, and this is what Hassan like says here, because he's like a golden retriever. He's always just trying to be nice and bring positivity and say the right thing. That's his problem. He's always trying to say the right thing and not doing the right thing. The biggest problem with the internet in today's culture is instead of doing the right thing and it's all about how you look optically. It's all about optics. They're a bunch of fucking politicians, baby. They're like, oh, I did not have sexual intercourse in that office with that fucking secretary bitch. I am not about that type of life. When the secretary bitch is over there just doused in cum. Like, get the fuck out of here.
This man is a fucking golden retriever. He is mathematically crafting takes that are the most like,
that's so malicious though. Like mathematically attracting takes. Like, yeah, that's the problem, is he's not real in any sort of sense of the word. The dude has no authenticity whatsoever fucking ever. He is literally just a piece of fucking white dude clay to merge into whatever is the most popular take of that time that'll make people like this goonbag like you. And if you want this goonbag to like you, you've done something wrong in life.
That are the most like kind, empathetic, and inoffensive you can possibly be.
Enough.
Oh, hey, brother man, he wants you to be inoffensive. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. The inoffensive, it's the problem. It's fake. No one's really like that.
Hassan Adolf Diddy Bin Laden Piker here described why people hate Ludwig.
Golden retriever.
Yeah, he literally is a dog. Old Yeller, and your time has come. It's time for you to wrap it up. No.
Put him in there, Jad boys.
Party like a Luddy party.
I don't think Ludwig deserves haters either. But he still gets them.
I'd argue Ludwig doesn't deserve fans for his inauthenticity, but I'm not gonna lie. His main channel videos are good. Like, objectively, they are.
This is...
I haven't watched him. I really don't watch Ludwig because every single drama that Ludwig's ever covered and been a part of, he's been a sneaky ass snake in the entire video throughout the entire thing. So it makes me not want to watch Ludwig's content. I just find him so malicious in his day-to-day that why would I willfully watch somebody like that?
Baselessly gonna hate on him. You know, he has his moments. You know, that chess boxing stuff sponsored by Fadsley, that's tough. May Allah strike Ludwig. Spending all night goading the alcoholism of a friend you've known for 10 years, then publicly disowning them when it goes south is crazy work.
That's dangerous. Let's up those.
Dude, this was the only real one in that entire party. Hey guys, I get it. It's gone a little far. I'm thinking that this is live to millions of people, and we shouldn't fuck over our friend here just because we're drunk too.
TBF, Mango is an adult that's responsible for his own actions. Yeah, no Sherlock. Never said otherwise, but it's slimy to egg him on all night, be in the frame of all the clips, watch the harassment all night, not ask him to leave, but then publicly disown him the next day after the clips blow up, lol.
Dude,
you know,
and anybody that drunk is going to be doing stupid fucking shit like that. I'm sorry. They're going to be doing stupid shit like that. I'm not saying it's okay. It's definitely wrong of him to have let himself get that drunk in that type of situation to be that much of a goon bag. But with them egging him on, they should have said, hey, dude, you've had enough. It's time for you to go home. We're going to call you an Uber to get you to your hotel. We just can't have you here anymore. It's gone too far. We're worried about your safety. We got somebody going with you. There's so much better ways to do this. I don't know.
At the end of the day, even bouncers kick people out from nightclubs that are throwing up or being, too belligerently drunk. So if you're hosting an event, I feel like you should, be responsible. With friends like Ludwig, you don't even need enemies. Guy's a massive POS who only cares about his image.
Yeah, at any point you're running this, I've been at millions of parties and millions of bars where it's like your buddy's had too much, you cut him off. And anybody that tries to give him more, you say, hey, stop. This has gone on enough. I won't make a big deal out of this. You need to stop. We need to all kind of focus here to get this to end, because this is dangerous for this person at this situation.
If you're missing context from this situation, maybe you missed my last video, or God forbid you have a job. Nevertheless,
I know, crazy. That's what I'm gonna have to do after I watch that. That's what I do after all these streams. Basically, I go to my 9 to 5 where I just blow people under the overpass of some Lovecraftian goblin universe.
Mango actually lost his gaming organization and stopped being invited to pro tournaments.
No shot, dude. Again, what he was doing was cringe, but it is typical fucking way too drunk. That's point. If he was 0.15 doing that shit, it's way worse. 0.4 something, bro. That is I don't know, dude. This is Mel Gibson rant drunk, where I'm he should be able to apologize and say, I'm gonna take a break from drinking for a long time because of this, and I'd give him a pass.
Which is, a pretty big hit to him. Ludwig was quick to jump into the fray, disavowing Mango, but as soon as everyone turns on him, he's radio silent, dropping merch and, ignoring everyone. Quick to address someone else's...
Yep, this is exactly what these guys do, because of the fact they're willing to just watch them burn. They watch them burn, they wait till the drama cools down on them, and then they go back to their own shit, because the drama that's going to hit them isn't going to be as hard as this type of shit. Ludwig wasn't going around humping chairs, so he's not going to get the mass, oh, look at this guy's an assaulter. This guy's an actual creep. Look at this creep, bro. He's not gonna get those accusations when I think that he is for goading this shit on and playing this shit up. But his drama's not gonna last as long, because he's had a gajillion of these slimy cuckbag dramas.
Drama, but never your own. Spike would never. That's literally death by 1,000 cuts.
Bankai.
For a second, my love for Bleach almost distracted me from my hate for Ludwig. Even the virgins on Reddit were unhappy about this one. This was going generational on livestream fail. Ludwig ignores concerns he might be enabling Mango's alcoholism. Yeah, that's not a great look. Hindsight is 20/20, but knowing someone is an alcoholic and being asked directly if you think you're enabling them and hand-waving, it is not great. You can't expect him to be an expert at dealing with an addict, but encouraging someone that blew a 0.25 to see if they can go higher? Jesus.
Yeah, dude, this is it gets to the point where it could be dangerous to the point that somebody could die. It's I don't know, dude. I don't know. Putting somebody at that type of level where that is definitely alcohol poisoning levels.
See, this is what's called a functioning alcoholic, and this is to go even further beyond. Cheering for a 0.32 blood alcohol is crazy work. Seriously, that's actually dangerous. And when Reddit's the voice of reason, you're cooked. Despite
dude, it's Reddit is batting 0 for a billion, and when they hit that one that gets them to first base, that's fucking wild, brother. That's fucking wild. And honestly, I just sit here and I'm thinking when I saw the clips of Mango, I was oh, dude, that's cringy. What these LA goons are on Twitch streamer goons on another level, and I was I bet they're gonna throw him under the bus or whatever, which he deserved. But knowing he was blowing a 0.32, this is that unhinged guy that you're yo, he's a really cool guy, but we need to cut him off. We need to cut him off. He's gone too far. And then the next time we all hang out, he's yeah, dude, I'm so sorry about that. I feel so bad. I don't remember most of it. It's cool, man. It's cool. We get it. We were there. We knew. We were all a little worried about you, but we sent you home. No, these guys are no sending him home. We want him to die.
Pushing 40, Pokimane here was actually the voice of reason as well.
7 beers already today.
Her spidey senses are tingling. She's
Okay, Mango is an alcoholic.
Girls, fear not. Mango's an alcoholic. He can handle a couple of beers.
So I feel really bad about that. And
who would have ever predicted if you give an alcoholic some liquor, something would happen, huh?
I am the liquor.
Julian.
I could have hired an Indian to edit this, but I did it myself, so subscribe. Also, is it just me, or I feel like...
Oh, make sure to always subscribe to WestJet. I think he makes some of the best commentary videos on the platform. The guy's definitely a sweet, sweet boy.
Like, there's a lot of liability recording these cringy streamers
And at
drinking.
the same time, subscribe to my channel. I bring you all this great content. I find it for you. I like edge it out. I crawl through the glass and the shards of the AIDS to get you the best YouTube content on the platform, and make sure that I give you my sweet, nasally annoying voice to go along with it, and tell you about how I might have the smallest penis in the world, but I'm also the coolest guy.
Parties. Like, when alcohol's involved, you never know what's gonna happen, so I think this is a rookie mistake in itself.
WestJet, Mango's like 40. He should be handling his own liquor.
Guys, Mango just blew a .25!
You know, at least Miskiff wasn't there, because we all know he would have covered it up.
Yeah, Miskiff would have just deleted all the footage and said, nah, I don't remember any of this happening, actually. I think that you're crazy. We're just gonna gaslight until it doesn't work anymore, and then everybody just forgets about it, and Asmongold's the bad guy. I'm gonna be able to keep I'm gonna be able to stay in the BBNO money video, but my buddy Asmongold's getting kicked out because of his political takes.
That's a joke. If you're having him blow a breathalyzer and being like, oh my god, he's like triple the legal limit, you're part of the problem. Wouldn't you be like, hey, I'm Ludwig, I'm almost 30 years old. I probably know that this guy shouldn't be drinking so much.
Yo, I like this guy. He called out his age instantly.
Taking advantage of somebody with substance problems for entertainment purposes, and then when it goes wrong, you just blame them. He harasses these women all night, and they don't do... Why doesn't Ludwig stop this sooner?
No, it's because genuinely Ludwig thought nothing was wrong with it until he started getting backlash.
Exactly. 100%. Dude, he was like, oh, they're laughing, but they're laughing, bro. They're laughing. It's okay. It's okay, bro, because the laugh, the giggle, you see her smile there? That's the same smile she has when she doesn't pay her parents back the money she owes them. It's the same smile, dude. We're cool. We're cool. If her parents are cool with it, he can hump the back of her chair. It's fine, dude. Let's see if we can get him up to a 0.50.
But also, like, from my perspective, and just to like give like what my perspective is, it's really difficult when there are a lot of people in a lot of different areas to keep eyes on everybody and see what they're doing.
Wrong. I mean, that would make sense if Mango literally wasn't the center of attention during all of this. Tectone with hair had a good take here.
Instead of Ludwig blaming all of this on Mango, I think he should stop.
Dude, what's with Yeet always putting out clips at like potato quality? No, I get it. My quality on my channel's not great because I have a PC that runs on old men having sex next to a generator. But at the same time, Yeet be just trolling people with how shitty his fucking content, or like how shitty his clips are.
Doing events with alcohol. If you want to be a squeaky clean advertiser, brand-friendly content creator,
these guys have been friends for a while, and to me, Ludwig just feels like a piece of shit. I think people would also respect Ludwig a lot more if instead of, you know, putting everything on Mango, he came out and acknowledged that he was enabling him in a way.
100%, 100%. If he would have just been like, yeah, I think we need to like cool it off on the Mango hate. None of us are really mad. I've talked to Pokimane. I've talked to everybody that was there. We were all pretty drunk. Mango was getting a little out of hand, but we were pushing him to like new levels of drunkenness, and I don't think it's fair to put all this on him. And that would have been way cooler. Just like, and even if you want to like say, now, do I think what he was doing was okay? No, but I didn't do anything to stop it either, so I'm just as responsible, and I think we need to cool it for the Mango drama. That's the cool thing to do as a friend. But again, this guy's friends with Hassan Piker, and Hassan Piker and iDubbbz have proven that you can fuck over your friends as hard as you want, because all that matters at the end of the day is how you look.
He did. A lot of these streamers are genuinely stunted. If you see that their age is 33, in their head, they're actually 23 because, you know, outside of university or like whatever, they actually haven't had much real world experience. They sort of live in their own bubble, and that bubble's about to pop. Even the 43-year-old Genshin Impact player chimed in.
I think Ludwig is a liar. I think he's a snake, and I think he would throw anybody under the bus to avoid a hate threat of his own. Ludwig,
yep. When you this is just who he is. He's the little fucking slimy snake boy. Dude's like waiting for you to mess up so that he can bite your ankles and watch you die from the poison on the ground while he sits there. I didn't fucking do it, guys. It wasn't me. Oh no. I had no part in this. I'm just a sweet boy.
Invite your friend, a known alcoholic. You will know that his weaknesses, that his vices will be there, and you don't get him kind of drunk. You get him 4 times past the legal limit, double blackout drunk, near fatal levels of intoxication. You point the camera at him, You say, good job, do more.
Ludwig. All my homies hate Ludwig.
Hey, yo, just blew a point 3.
Yeah, dude, what a cuckbag. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I hate Ludwig. I just think he's the most slimy person on the internet. He is just such a malicious goon bag. And anybody, sure, you might like his main channel videos because they're fun. But I just want you to know that, like, every person who collabs with him, and if they're friends with him, he might have a big friend group now, but the further this goes down the line, eventually he will stab anybody in the back just to keep himself above water. And one day they'll come for him. One day they will go after him to a malicious extent, to the point that he is outskied from the cool club. It happens. It happened to Ethan Klein. It'll happen to iDubbbz. It'll happen to all of them. They eat their own at such an incredible rate that I don't know why you'd want to be in these little like circle jerks. I really don't. But that's all I got on that one, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, boys and girls, I saw this from a channel called Goon Squad. Now, it is a channel I have never watched, so we don't know if they're getting that subscribe button. We don't know if they're going to get that subscribe button or that like, but this just hit my feed, and it was 7 minutes. I was from a channel I never heard of. iDubbbz Needs Help from Goon Squad. I'm excited. This might be like an incredible up-and-coming YouTuber that just hasn't gotten the attention it deserves yet, and I don't know. I like when I find channels that are smaller. Even like I'm a small channel, so like I feel like we small channels got to stick together, and we got to like build each other up. So even if I don't agree with the points in this video, I don't want to like poo-poo on this guy. Unless it's like the worst take ever. Like if it's the worst take ever, like iDubbbz has never done anything wrong, then we can poo-poo on him. Absolutely.
If I'm told by my parents to suck it up, I'm sucking it up.
But if you're told by your husband to suck it up, it's insensitive.
Well, yeah.
Hey, look at him. Look at iDubbbz sitting in the corner of the room in his cuck chair like, I have a one-liner for this. Now, he could have made it better and said, when you're told by your husband that you need to suck, you say that that's gross and I don't like the taste of your semen. But, I mean, hitting her with the you don't like any back talk line, it's okay. It's okay. It's cuck approved back talk. I appreciate it. What? Who the fuck is this guy? Look at this dude. What? He's the guy that's gonna. This is who's gonna save Ludwig. This guy's gonna save Ludwig without his shirt and his glasses. No. No way, bro. What do we got going here? Where's your shirt, my brother? Why are you... What? What is going on here? This is getting a like because this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the funniest thing ever. Subscribed. This is hilarious. What? Where did your shirt go?
This is not a hit piece on iDubbbz. Now you may be wondering, who's this
This is not a hit piece on iDubbbz. What? Who is this guy? What is going on with this guy, dude? Oh my god, who told him that this was a good idea?
young hairy stud with piercing blue eyes and pink nipples. That doesn't matter. What matters is the message I'm gonna bring to you. Now I'm going to show you a couple clips to justify why iDubbbz needs to hear this.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants. Because since I've known you...
Oh my god, dude. iDubbbz is going to be saved by the alpha male, bro. The alpha male in his wood-paneled bedroom basement is going to save iDubbbz. It's okay, guys. We got the pink nipple man to save iDubbbz. This is the best video ever found. How isn't this gotten more more attention? This is the greatest video on the internet.
You've always been shitting yourself.
So for Ian, for example, I would say trashy or trailer park would be one. Untucked or like a bit unorganized. Simple.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, Ian, you're allowed to smile. My name over his last name is because his last name is like just objectively ugly.
Oh, dude, could you imagine your wife just like obliterating your ass as hard as, dude? Nisa Jomha, iDubbbz's husband, is the most abusively assholey like spouse in the world. It's like, dude, all you have to do to get the best insults for iDubbbz is let this bitch talk, brother.
It's like an ugly last name. Like Washburn sounds horrendous.
Was Anissa's crush / obsession with Ian's sparring partner, Gorgeous Gabe.
You know, I don't feel uncomfortable or awkward around him, but I do feel like a loser. I'm like, he probably has great conversations with everyone except me. I'm like,
dude, he probably is the coolest guy in the world. Everybody seems to really like him. Whenever he talks to me, his eyes just go, aye, Dubs. And I don't know what really that's about. Maybe it's the way I smell. You say my breath stinks. It could be the IBS. I don't know. Anissa, you tell me what's wrong with me. And she just starts talking. You're fucking ugly. I wish I would have married Leafy. You really suck. Can we call Chris Raygun to like beat my pussy up real quick because you've never done it? You know, the typical things. And then Idub's just sitting there like, I get why they hate me.
probably talking too much, or I'm not talking enough. Like,
Damn it! Does that not make you mad?
Jesus. What the fuck? Every time the shirtless guy comes back, the video gets 10 times worse. Oh, but this guy's amazing. Who the fuck?
It's Christ, man. You got a collar on and you're not holding the leash. Women will test you. They'll subconsciously do things that evaluate whether you're the man or not. Usually, if you fail these
Bro, dude, we got fucking 30-year-old basement dungeon Andrew Tate right here, bro. This is the next Sneeko. We got him, boys. We found him.
she'll leave you and find someone who in her mind she thinks is the top dog. But what happens if she doesn't leave? What if she enjoys feeding off your constant need for her approval? Well, you get Anissa Joma. A dusty bitch with a nasty haircut and even worse tattoos.
Jesus, dude, I love this guy. He's so goofy, dude. So goofy. He's so old YouTube. This is so like nostalgic of like, dude, I think I hit sub already. I had to double check that I hit sub because this guy is 100% what YouTube was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, dude. This is fucking savage mode.
Jesus Christ, just look at these.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
There's something wrong. Just listen to your concerned fans.
iDubbbz, I'm a concerned fan. You need help.
But fear not, iDubbbz.
The pink nipple man is destroying. The pink nipple man is fucking obliterating this dude.
I got a step-by-step plan that will get this bitch in line. This brings us to step 1. Divorce that bitch. Kick her to the curb.
Fucking love. This guy reminds me of Bro Logic or Bro Science. I mean, do you guys remember Bro Science? I don't know. I might be like too old YouTube, but Bro Science used to be one of the funniest like fitness channels on the platform. The dude was like wildly unhinged like this. He hit it with that "I'm a super fucking alpha dude" vibe every time, and it's just this is the best bit I've seen on iDubbbz yet.
Get a go! The easiest
bro needs to like what the most savage thing ever would be for iDubbbz to move out, right? Move out. Like this is all like he goes radio silent and just Anissa starts spurging, right? She's spurging that iDubbbz has left her because you know she can't shut up on Twitter. And iDubbbz has left me. I'm gonna talk all this shit about iDubbbz, and then he releases he serves her the papers. The day she gets the papers, he has a content cop made and ready to pump out, and he pumps out a content cop on that bitch and talks about the abuse of Anissa. That'd be so fucking funny. And he just is like, yeah, I'm done being the little bitch boy. I let Anissa like control me for so long. I realized I was in an abusive situation, and I just kept allowing it. And after this whole recent fiasco, I realized how far I'd let it go. I would be so funny, dude. I mean, I would still call him a bitch for like, I was like, you're still not in the clear for doing everything that you've done in the last few years, but that's funny at least.
way to solve all your womanly problems is get rid of that hoe. You don't even gotta be a man about it. Divorce over text. Slide her the papers under the bathroom door while she's taking a woman shit and run
woman shit. Oh, it's so much. You know it's different because men take shits, but women, they take women shits.
away. Now, if you don't want to divorce her, oh, I love her, I can't let her go, she's my other half, oh, I need pussy, I can't get rid of her, she's the only girl who give me pussy in the world. That leads us to step 2. Now, I learned this.
So much aggression. This guy is the greatest YouTuber to ever live. I kind of hated on him for being the shirtless goon bag, but I mean, it's still weird that he's doing it without a shirt. It's still a little unhinged. And this guy is definitely unhinged, but I love it. This is hilarious.
Skill from famous...
Now I learned this skill
from famous pussy getter and comedian Patrice O'Neal. Learn to take the L.
Now, one thing you have to do is you have to be able to take a L. And a L in the hood means you have to be not afraid to take a loss to get your point across.
Now, in this case...
I'm glad that in the hood, it means the same thing as it means everywhere else. I was really worried that in the hood, take an L meant, like, you get shot by, like, a rival gang or something. But nope, it just means what everybody thinks it means. Thanks, Patricia O'Neal.
Taking an L means losing out on pussy. If you're out here going,
oh, I can't say that. My wife won't like it. Oh, I can't find that funny. My wife thinks it's insensitive. Oh, I can't do that because my wife thinks it's bad.
If you're
dude, that's pussy behavior. That's pussy behavior. This is a funny story with my wife, dude. I remember when we first got together, I went to like a gas station and I was like trying to buy something. And the guy, I asked him where it was and he was like, we don't have that. And it was, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And I turn around to leave and it's like right there. And I like grab it. I'm like, it's right here. You're like, oh, I thought you were talking about something else. And I'm like, that's some retard behavior. In my head, I said that. I didn't say it to the guy because I have like decent understanding. But the guy then like, he's like, I didn't know we had that. But I don't think that's what you're asking for anyway. I'm like, how the fuck could this thing, the brand label I said, be any different? So we're having this little discussion. I'm just trying to buy it and he's like being sniffy about it. I go back and I tell my wife, I'm like, this fucking retard down at the gas station was just being a retard. You can't say that, that's insensitive. I'm like, what? The guy's a retard? He's being a retard. She's like, no, but what about the people on the spectrum? I'm like, why are we bringing up people on the spectrum? I didn't say he had Down syndrome. I said he's a fucking retard.
Wife doesn't like something you do, what's gonna happen? I mean, what's really gonna happen? She's gonna withhold the pussy. That's all it is. That's all that's gonna happen. When she takes her love and affection away, she knows that's gonna make you go,
oh my God, I did something wrong. Oh, I have to do what she wants to make it up for her because I'm missing something. Oh,
nope. You double down, baby. You double down, and you don't give her any fucking cuddles. She wants to lay next to you on the couch. You go to another room. She wants to like give you a kiss on the cheek. Yeah, fucking shove your hand in her face softly. Don't hit a woman, but like no, and then go to another room. And eventually, you'll end up breaking even, and that's all you can hope for in a marriage.
And it drives you in loops. She knows that'll make you be her puppet. That's where learning to take the L comes in. And if you're scared she's gonna leave, I'd say think of this. If she does leave, you're free. And if she doesn't leave, you'll be free. Because you'll no longer have this dark, looming cloud hanging over you, which is Anissa Joma, making you second guess yourself.
I'm so uncomfortable right now because his nipples are like staring. I feel them staring into my souls. I'm like focusing on his fucked up mustache and I'm like, please stop staring at me, nipples. But they will not go away.
And always have you feeling like you have to do what she wants. When you learn to take the L, aka lose out on pussy, 1, you understand that it's not a big deal, and 2,
I'm really curious what this flag is in the background. It's just a white and red flag. It could be anything, but I'm very confused on it.
You can live your life how you want, with your own interests in mind. And that brings us to step 3. Last step, I might have lost you. It was lame and gay, but we had to get through it to get to the fun part. Step 3 is all about being the man and telling that bitch.
Yeah, dude, I like him. He understands the great rhetoric. Lame and gay is the correct way to describe that whole last step. It was boring. It was cringy. We had to like go into like real world applications of how relationships work. The dynamic between men and women. Gay. No. Get back to divorce papers and whatever this is. He put the sunglasses on, so you know we mean business.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch. Oh, shit.
To recap, your lovely wife has told us that you shit yourself.
You've always been shitting yourself.
She has an OnlyFans. She thinks you're pathetic. She's ruined your confidence.
Like, I'm probably talking
bad breath. We gotta talk about his like abhorrent bad breath.
Much.
And she's got a crush on another man.
Yeah, well, that we also need to bring up the bad breath. She won't talk to iDubbbz because of his fucking stank breath. So she goes and talks to everybody else, and that way she can get a little bit of moisture down there because iDubbbz has had her Sahara Desert mode for like the last 5 years.
And I can't think of one bad thing you've ever said about her. If she starts going, oh,
iDubbbz.
Nah, that's because he actually is just so fucking lost, dude. He's such a little semen gulper that he can't even take the chance to give her a little bit of criticism when criticism is necessary. Like, if my wife, when I was sitting here, said that, oh, you have IBS, I'd be like, that's fucking wild, because you love the fact that I have IBS because you let me shit on your chest all the time, which is a win. I don't shit on my wife's chest, but that's how I'd handle that. I would say something along those lines. I would hit her back with a quick quip. I wouldn't just sit there and just get all sad on my 24-hour I fucked the charity over stream.
I don't like it when you say that I'm a feminist. That's insensitive.
You say, shut up, bitch. I pay the bills. Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want and say what I want whenever I want.
Say it with me. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Dude, look at his posture, bro. Look, like, this guy has, like, super good, like, okay, so it's okay to have a little slump posture, but, like, this guy's got the little, lean. Dude, this guy's never taken authority in his relationship.
Nah, say it again. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
No, dude, still the weakest thing I've ever seen. The way he's holding that Pepsi is the saddest, like, hand. Like, dude, he's got no strength. That Pepsi about to, like, jump out of his hand and beat the shit out of him, bro. This guy's a bitch. Who is this guy? I don't know, but he has got no vibes going for him.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Like, this guy will get pussy eventually. It's not gonna, like, they're not, like, swimming toward him. He's not, like, killing it out there. His little, like, porno shit, Julio Sanchez mustache isn't winning any hearts. But this guy has got nothing going for him. He's the guy, he walks in a store, he might be the nicest guy ever, but the moment he talks to any girl, they think instantly he's a creep.
Say it like that. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Because that's where the last step ties into this step. You be a boss, you tell her to shut the fuck up, and you walk out, knowing that you're not going to get pussy. But guess what? At least you're not getting pussy.
Dude, that was literally what I said, except for without telling her to shut the fuck up. I literally just said, like, leave. Just, she goes to complain about you, just, I guess I'm going to go to Walmart. Well, why are you leaving in the middle of this discussion? I just don't want to talk to you anymore.
Because you're a pimp. Next time she starts talking all that woman nonsense.
Actually, me and my wife have, like, a great relationship, so I haven't had to, like, we don't ever have, like, shit like this happen to us. I've had relationships in the past where they just go on hinge mode on me and they start being a goblin, and I just fucking remove myself from the equation because I don't want to deal with it. I've had tons of situations like that. Now, me and my wife, perfect. It's amazing. We're always, like, chilling, got a happy family. I love my situation. She doesn't go out in public and call me a stinky fucking smelling loser. So we got this. I don't ever feel like I have to put myself in a position to do anything that this guy suggested in this video, or even some of the shit that I've said, because of the fact that I have a great relationship, and that's what you should shoot for. And I feel like a lot of people go into relationships and then their dynamic and who they are changes absolutely fundamentally to the point that you can't even recognize them as the same person anymore, and they're afraid to say things around their wife in your entire life, you goonbag.
I want you to just look at her and say, would you shut the fuck up? And then be a boss, walk out, go to the gym, go do your little boxing with your gay boyfriend. Now this brings us to step 4. Anything
dude,
that
this guy's proportions are weird. You know he's a short king, dude. You know this guy's like 5'3". He looks like Froggy Fresh. This is 100% like Froggy Fresh, like a young Froggy Fresh. If he would have been kicked out by iDubbbz when he was a lot younger, this is the video he would have made. 100%. All I'm picturing is just Froggy Fresh. That's all in my head. I'm thinking about his wonderful songs like "Give the N-Word," "Give an N-Word a Break," "Muslim." Why do Muslim women dress like ninjas? I'm thinking of like the classics. Your boyfriend's a bitch, and I just keep seeing like it's like they're melding together. It's so weird.
Made you adopt style-wise, personality-wise, value-wise.
She made him fake sleazy. She made him fake that safe sleazy so hard.
Your girl is attracted to you because of what you make yourself, not what she makes you. Your girl fell in love with you when you were this guy.
Exactly. So if you start to change, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to her.
When you were this guy.
It's just really, it's really hard. Have I gained the ability empathy?
Your girl fell in love with the edgy, dark humor nerd who didn't give a fuck about anything and just wanted to make people laugh on YouTube. That's who you are. That's who you need to go back to being. You know it deep down too. I'm not saying you gotta go back to eating pickles and sewer drains, but this fake persona you've created to please your girl is a lie. The reason you feel insecure, uncertain, unconfident is because you're not.
It's not you. It's not you, and it's not gonna be you. You fucking jumped toward the safe virtue signal. It was like safe edgy YouTube, where I can make fun of people, but as long as I virtue signal, you went down that same pipeline as Howard Stern and fucking Ethan Klein, and that didn't work out for any of you guys. And the only reason Ethan Klein's on top is because he's fighting back against some of these dipshits right now, and he's letting the curtain slip at this point. Mr. Oz from the Wizard of Oz is peeking his head out like, yeah, I remember when I used to not give a shit. Remember when I used to call people bitches? That's what I'm going back to, and that's why people are finding Ethan Klein more engaging than ever before, is because he's got that unhinged, funny nature that he used to have.
Being truly you. Alright, enough of that gay bullshit. If you learn to take the L, be the man you want to be, and be true to yourself, I guarantee you'll feel better. And if your wife doesn't give you pussy, cheat on her. That is
cheat on her. This fucking guy. The one guy who like is the worst. This is the funniest video made on iDubbbz, hands down. Hands fucking down, dude. This guy was, dude, I fucking love this. I fucking love this.
The Lil Durp Liam video. Like, comment, subscribe. Put a W in the chat if you love me.
Dude, that bit was brilliant, bro. He gets a W in the chat. He gets a W in the chat. Comment, dude. What a fucking great video, dude. Oh, so good. Does this guy have more content? We have to find out if this guy's been doing more stuff. Or is that his, like, first video? Let's see. Videos. Goon Squad. Peanut butter cream cheese. Old head. The old heads hate this. That's a year ago. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Like, what is this channel before this, dude? Nothing. He had no love, and then he came out with this fucking banger. This is the greatest bit I've seen on, like, this is obvious a bit. If you think that, like, I bet if I put this video on, we're not gonna
Okay, guys. It's 1:58 a.m. and we're getting ready to see KSI and Logan Paul IRL.
You see, they're just normal dudes. It's not like he's having fun with this shit, dude. This is great. I love the fact that he put it into a sketch, which makes it work so well, because it's like an Ian's type sketch that he would have done back in the day. Something that was a little unhinged, a little funny. It's very old YouTube. It's brilliant. That was fucking brilliant. We need more shit like that on the internet. There's so many times where I feel like it's I like when I make my game reviews, which are my published content, and I get some people that get annoyed because of my juvenile nature of humor, and it's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We're all juvenile inside. You just one day decided to not have a fucking sense of humor anymore and became like an annoying, soft cuckboy piece of shit. That's what happened to you. You aged out of having a sense of humor, and the moment that happened, you fucking lost in life, you little gay boy, little gay boy. That's all you are. But that's all I got for that one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.